Hello everyone, welcome to week 12. Today we are going to take our homework. This unit is about the place we live. So we are going to express some things that we are able to do in some places and other activities that are necessary to do it. How do we express that? Okay, by using have to and can. Let's see. First of all, to talk about rules or things that are necessary, we use have to. Now, when something is not necessary to do it, of course, we use the negative form. We use don't have to. What happens when we want to express that something is possible? In this case, we use can. And of course, the opposite or the negative form, can't. We use can't when we want to express that something is not possible. Let's see, let's go to the exercises. Here you had to complete these sentences using the correct form. So, my flat's quite close. We can walk there in 10 minutes. It means that we are able to walk only 10 minutes and you are going to get there. Number 2. Do you have to pay extra for the bill or are they included? It means that it is necessary to pay extra. That's the idea. Number 3, my parents are quite liberal. For example, friends can stay at my house. What I want to say in this case is that it is possible that my friends can come. Number 4, she's really lucky. She doesn't have to do any housework at all. It means that it is not necessary. Number 5, my parents are quite strict. I have to help with all the cooking and cleaning. So I need to do it. It is necessary. I have to do it. I don't get on with my sister. I can't talk to her without having an argument. It means that it is not possible to talk with her without uh, having an argument. Okay, let's see. When we use can or can't, it means that it is possible. And it also means that we are able to do it. So in this case, in this exercise, we have to replace the affirmative or negative form of the modal verb can by to be able or not to be able. Let's see. I'm afraid we can't help you with that. In this case, you can say we are not able to help you, and it means the same. Number 2, it's not a palace or anything, but at least I can pay the rent. It means that at least I am able to pay the rent. 3, we have 5 bedrooms, so we can invite friends to stay, which is nice. We can invite friends. We are able to invite them. That's the idea. I think there's some kind of problem because I can't enter the site. It means that I am not able to enter. They have a similar meaning in this case, the same one. She can't sleep, so she's not able to sleep. That's the idea. You are lucky. You can stay with friends. It means that you are lucky because you are able to stay with them. 7, my clients called earlier and say they can't make the meeting today. It means that they are not able to make the meeting today. He has to work overseas, but he can visit 4 times a year. He has to work overseas, but she's able to visit 4 times a year. Okay, let's continue. There are some mistakes here, and we are going to take them. First of all, we have to tell him, look at it. When I use the preposition to, the next verb we use is an infinitive. So I have to tell our, let's say, dear. We don't need ing at the end of this verb because there is an preposition to. To, my sister can't stay. What's that? The modal verbs is the same for all the pronouns. I say, I can write, you can write, she can write, they can write. So in this case, we don't add any s at the end of the modal verb can. We don't add an s at the end of any given modal verb. My friend Juan have to find. Okay, remember, simple present tense. Affirmative sentence, third person singular. What happened there? An S at the end of the verb. In this case, the verb have changes into has. So my friend Juan has to find a new place to live. 4. You doesn't have. Okay, no. I don't have. You don't have. We don't have. Only when we talk about he, she, it, the auxiliary verb is different. In this case, the auxiliary is doesn't, but I, you, we, they don't. If you want, I can to drive. Again, what's that? We don't use to after the modal verb can. So I say, I can drive. That's all. It's so simple. I'd love to get my own place, but I can afford it. Let's see what's happening here. I don't afford it. That's the idea. It is, okay, I'd love to get my own place. But when I use but, it means that there are two ideas. If one idea is affirmative, the other one is negative. For this reason, here I say I don't, because here I have an idea, what I dream. I really dream that. But if I say use the conjunction but, it means that the other idea is different. There is a problem with that. Let's continue, and this is the final exercise we are going to do today. In this case, it says complete the second sentences so that it has a similar meaning. We have to use have to, don't have to, can and can't. Let's see, number 1, are we free to go out tonight? What does it mean? Can we go out tonight? So are we able to go out tonight? It is possible. That's the idea. Is it possible? That's the idea. Number 2, is it necessary for us to dress smartly for the party? In this case, do we have to do it? Do we have to dress in that way? That's the idea. So, do we need it? Let's continue. It is necessary for them to get up early. They don't have to because they don't need it. Remember, when something is possible, I use can or can't. When something it is not necessary or is necessary, I use have to. Let's continue. Number 4, I am not able to answer that question. I can't answer that question. 5, it's necessary for my brother to help with the housework today. My brother has to help. 6, she is unable to afford to buy a flat. Let's see, she can't afford to buy a flat. 7, he usually makes dinner, but today it isn't necessary, so he doesn't have to. And finally, it is possible for you to get the bus near our house. And our answer is, you can get the bus near our house. Okay, thank you very much. And remember that we use can or can't when something is or not possible. And we use have to when you need to do something. Okay. Thank you very much and goodbye.